Paragon's philosophy in regards to keeping City of Heroes exciting for the players?
It's very important. I mean, City of Heroes is currently the market leader in the superhero MMORPG space. I mean, how we do it, our team is very passionate about City of Heroes. I mean, it's reflected in our name, Paragon Studios. It's about City of Heroes, so we continue to invest a lot into the IP. I mean, we have a commitment to excellence through innovation, like the shaky-cam system, Mission Architect, level impact, and really continue to build on systems and deliver content to all the players, right? And most importantly, we listen to you. I mean, we take great pride in being so readily accessible on our forums. We, ping ideas off of you guys. We hear and we listen. We may not respond, but we definitely do read posts. And so, I mean, what do we have on deck? I mean, this whole presentation is about how to reinvent a super heroic MMO. I mean, we have issue 17, which is going to be released in April, which sets the stage for Going Rogue. Going Rogue is a paid expansion where you walk the line between good or evil or cross it. And, you continue your hero story. And with the incarnate system, past Going Rogue, I mean, now you have the ability to continue to, improve your character. So, I mean, it's very important to keep the innovation and work going so that we can remain competitive as more players enter the space.
Can I ask, when was the concept of Going Rogue born? I mean, when did you guys know you wanted to eventually do a content update that allowed players to take their characters and walk the line between good and evil?
So Going Rogue was originally scheduled to launch with issue 7 in 2006. At that time, we weren't very happy with the design. And we didn't have the support or resources necessary to revamp it and deliver it out. And, again, we weren't happy with it. So now we have this opportunity to revisit it and provide it with great support. We're ramping it up with issue 17, now 19, and extending it beyond. So it's now, we're full circle and offering players complete superhero and villain experience.
David, I wanted to ask you to talk to us a little bit about Ultra Mode. I want to know what else are you doing from an art perspective to help keep the arts in COH interesting and fresh?
Yeah, well, beside the technical achievement of Ultra Mode, when you see Pretoria, it's a zone unlike anything else in City of Heroes. The architecture is extremely modern with a couple of Roman touches thrown in there. We're talking all glass facades. It's just a completely unique thing. And there's sort of a storytelling that we're trying to achieve in Going Rogue on the visuals. We're trying to tell the designer's story better, and like looking at it from a macro level, for example, as you're flying over one Praetorian island to the next, you're going to see the cityscape evolve and tell that story. And then on a micro level, same thing. If you look at the trash cans, if you look at the fire hydrants, the plaza textures, everything is very specifically key to the zone it's in to tell that story.
And finally, I just wanted to ask about you. Matt showed us that slide that had a whole bunch of features that have been added to the game. I'd like to know from each of you what your favorite addition to the game has been since launch.
Starting with me?
Yeah.
Ultra Mode.
And for me, it's the Going Rogue system. I mean, I can continue my journey with. I have many level 50s, and now I can now concentrate on one character and really just bring, create my own journey from hero to villain and back again. I mean, I'm so excited about that system.
Capes. No, I'm just kidding. I say this every single time that someone asks me, what's your favorite zone, or what's your favorite whatever, and when we did Fault Line, I was all thrilled about Fault Line, and then when we did Striga, I was all thrilled about Striga. But I actually didn't create those zones from the ground up. Pretoria is one that I built from the ground up. So it's like your child. You put all this blood, sweat, and tears into your kid, and you send them off to school, and you hope they're going to be liked by everybody, but you just never know. But I tell you, when you take a look at Pretoria, you are not going to recognize it as a City of Heroes game because it is quite something. So obviously, for me, it's going to be Pretoria.
For me, I think I'll have a little bit different answer than everybody else here, but I think mine harkens back to the Ouroboros system and the flashback stuff, which allows players to go back and do old content or content that they skipped. And not just because of the system behind it, but actually because of the lore. because I think my favorite part of City of Heroes is the game world that you guys are all playing in, the IP that we've created for you, all the NPCs, all the little hidden Easter eggs, all the nemesis plots, everything like that, that we've thrown into the game that you guys just love deciphering and figuring out and learning about. And you know, Ouroboros is very key to that because we laid a lot of hints as to what's coming up and how things are going to fit. And Pretoria is the same way. Pretoria gives a brand new perspective on the lore because you've now got this alternate reality. It's not a mirror universe because you know there are still some people who are good in one universe that are still good in the other, and vice versa. Evil's still evil. So it's not completely 100% 180 degree turns and everything. But you know, half the fun is finding out, like, you know, what happened with Ghost Widow in this world. You know, what is she like? You know, Calvin Scott, is he even there? So all those questions. You know,
I've never seen the website.
All those questions we love to answer and we love to play with.
Oh yeah, you're going to recognize them.
Very good. Thanks. Let's open up your questions now.
Okay. From the website on, I believe it's Tyrant's Bio. I'm not 100% sure if Hamadon is contained or defeated, and I want to know if we get to ever see the face of Hamadon.
He is contained, and you don't actually see him.
Ever?
I never say never.
Never say never.
Never say never.
All right, I'm from Infinity, and so of course my question is going to be a little bit of a jerk question. It's been 3 issues. PvP and Arena especially has, if anything, gotten even more cookie cutter than it was prior to the PvP 2.0. What's going to be done to address that, and is there any hope for base rating and item powers coming back to the game?
So PvP is an issue we're always looking at. You know, we plan our issues out several in advance, so we know, you know, you saw what we're doing for issue 19 up here. So, you know, getting back to readdressing PvP, it's something we want to do. It's on the slate because you know, we want to make sure that the players who want that system are getting what they want. You know, we're trying, right? You know, if we weren't trying, you wouldn't be mad that we're not, you know, that we're changing it. So. But as for base ratings and items and powers, those are also on a slate, especially items of power and that Cathedral of Pain, because a lot of work went into the original part of that. And if we can repurpose it as something that's not as broken as the original one was, then you know, that's a lot less work for us to get you guys brand new content, and that's something we love to do.
Cool. So it's on the slate. There's just no timetable as it.
I can't give you a timetable because that guy would kill me. So.
Good to know it's being looked at. Thank you.